What's going on, hikers, and welcome to today's adventure. I got Nate here with me. What's up, dude?
What's up?
We promised you guys a long time ago. It's been like a year now or something.
Like May or April.
We promised you all that we were going to take Nate on his first backpacking trip, and it's finally here. So that was actually on the Hikers Network. If you haven't checked that out, you know, I'll link it above, and I promise there's new episodes coming very, very soon. We got big things, but Nate, are you excited for the first ever trip?
I'm very excited.
Look at him, dude.
Anxiety a little bit.
He's feeling really anxious because I was like, dude, I got this. We talked last night, and I was like, just kind of half joking, hey man, let's actually go. And he's like, oh, okay. And then I got off work today and kind of threw everything together. So we drove like 20-25 minutes past my house, and here we are. We're headed to Dead Man's Hollow.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Woohoo! We're here, home sweet home.
We made it. It's not that
I'm
bad.
so excited. All right, I guess we can explore around. We're gonna be ground dwellers tonight, sleeping in the tent, so had to find us a flat spot. Little pro tip for you guys: if you're hanging PCT style, if you got two carabiners that are a different size, come over here, I'll give you a close-up. You're gonna wanna hang the small one with the line through it. And then if you hang the, pull the food up and you're ready to put it, lower the food down, you can tie this bigger one on it. And I can't show you tonight because it'll be too dark by the time we hang our food up. But whenever it comes back up to catch, the big carabiner can't go through the small one, and it'll catch up there. You guys don't realize it because how we're filming whenever we want, but we got a little fire going. We got camp set up. Right now it's 7:56, and this time of year it's already dark. So we figured out that we wanted dinner, but Nate, what's the problem?
I don't have a spoon or a fork.
So show us your spoon. What is that?
It's a stick. It's a stick sharpened down, so I'm just little bites.
Look, ingenuity, it's bred by necessity, I'm telling you, man. That's awesome.
Got my bath rag here.
First thing on the list is done. Got mashed potatoes and got some pasta soaking. It's Nate's first trail meal with this stick spoon. I told him that that is his bandana. He can use it to wipe out his pot. He can use it to shower with. He can use it as like a oven mitt. What do you think, dude? How's your mashed potatoes with a spoon and your napkin?
It's a new experience, but I'm all right with it.
Man, I'm having so much fun. Look at it. Oh man, I think that we're just gonna hang out and enjoy the fire, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, folks. See that? That means cold. It got pretty cold last night. I don't know how cold, but it had to be in like the mid 30s. I don't think quite to freezing. I got a little bit cold, but I had a secret weapon. Hot hands. How about you, Nate? Did you get cold?
I survived.
He's still alive.
Actually, I was pretty happy with the sleeping bag. I didn't get that cold, just my face a little bit, but I just pulled my drawstring and I was good to go.
So he's actually using Bridget's sleeping bag because I only have like one set of winter gear for me and one for her. And since this is Nate's first trip, he didn't have any gear. We're just using all of ours. So his sleeping bag is a little bit disproportionate to him because it's made for Bridget's size, and he's a full-grown man. So It looked a little tight in there. Was it a little tight?
It was a little tight, yeah.
But now we just had a pretty short hike in. We're eating our honey buns and making some coffee and hot chocolate this morning because it's still so cold. But we're gonna get cruising here in a minute, hike back to the vehicle. So we're gonna do like a little Q&A follow-up deal where Nate can ask me whatever he wants because this is his first time backpacking. So make sure you stay tuned for that and we'll kind of see what changes he would have made and what he thought about it. And man, I just love getting out here, and I try to preach on my channel. If it's your first time backpacking, you know, try to go with somebody that knows something about it, and you really just want to get out there and experience it. I mean, you got to take certain precautions, but you know, you don't have to have the best gear. You just get out there and go and learn what works for you, and then you can invest in your own gear. So we're just having a great time. Nate, I hope the feeling's mutual. You're having a great time.
It was a wonderful time. I've really enjoyed it.
Really, we didn't go very far. I think a total of 3-ish miles the whole distance. The reason why is, you know, you got to get a feel of it, and it's Nate's first time. We both got somewhere to be today, but we thought, hey, let's still get out there and get it going and do it, man. Just have fun. So we're just gonna head to the truck and, you know, drive home, do this little Q&A. So let's check it out. There she is, the Green Bandit. You guys ready for a little Q&A? See what Nate learned? See what else we got going? Let's do it. Here we are, man.
We made it
alive. So hit me with it. What's your first impressions?
I really enjoyed it. I was a little anxious when we started because this was really kind of spur of the moment. Like, I know we planned to do this and then I kind of bailed. So this one was literally night before. Hey, you want to go hiking? Yeah?
yeah, we do.
So I was a little anxious. I was worried. I'm like, what are we going to do for 3 or 4 hours sitting out in the woods? There's plenty to do.
We had the chores. We got him doing the chores. All right. Well, first, what's a few things that you learned while you were out here?
I feel like posture when walking is kind of a big deal. Like,
yeah.
I caught myself kind of hunched over a little bit, and I was like, I need to stand up because I think this is going to take a toll on me if I keep bending over.
All right.
And then I have a list here. Unprofessional, I know.
That's all right, dude.
I'm thankful that you were already prepared.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff that I didn't think about. Like, if I were to do this by myself, even a lighter. I would have got down here and not had a lighter if I was by myself.
Always carry 2 lighters.
The air mattress, really nice. If I was doing this by myself, I would have brought my tiny cover and like slept on the ground. That's how I came.
Savage.
So a nice sleeping bag, especially when it's going to be cold. The sleeping bag you have is amazing.
Thanks.
The mattress, just literally so many things that I would have thought of, which just makes me think as a first-time hiker, it's important to do your research and be prepared. Maybe even have a checklist before you get out here.
I didn't tell him to say any of this either. Like, that's really all up here. All right. Is there any questions that you have that we can answer, like down in the comments, or I can answer myself?
If there are, I can't think of them right now. I just had that posture one, which, you know, I think it's kind of obvious you need that posture.
Sure. Okay, one thing that you all may have noticed is Nate is wearing blue jeans. And yeah, y'all can see. So Nate, I checked the weather ahead of time and he brought a change of clothes just in case. I don't advise wearing jeans, but that was what he has. And I was like, well, we're just gonna work with what he has, because the important thing is to get out there and actually go, and then next time he knows, you know, some things to do and some things not to do. Is there anything different that you would bring or different that you would do for a future trip?
One thing I did learn was when you were making the fire and showing me,
Yeah.
you dug a hole, which I think this is on one of your videos, but you dug a hole underneath where the wood was going to be to give it oxygen. And I'd never known that. So that's why my fire's always struggled when I can't.
If y'all, actually took this in depth and just did a video on it, so y'all can check that out. I'll link it above. I told you, I promised there's more Hiker Network episodes coming, so look for that in the future. Dude, I've had a blast.
Me too. Me too. We're going to go again.
Let's do it. We'll see you guys in the next video.